Like, say what you did, like your journey here. I
Oh
guess.
my god, Armana loves sucking dick.
Yeah, I do love sucking dick and taking a number 2 on penises. Like, I always take number 2.
Always?
I always take number 2 on penises because it just
Do
feels
you ever
better.
douche? Do you ever douche? No.
I haven't had sex in like way too long, but yeah, if I'm having sex, I'm gonna douche. I'm not one of those girls that just flies.
You always douche, but you always also poop.
I'm joking about the pooping.
No. I feel like you're a little serious about that.
I'm definitely not serious about pooping. Poop doesn't turn me on. If I smell poop, it's over.
Yeah, but sometimes it happens.
But if it happens, it's done. We're done.
Welcome to Manic Episodes, everybody. I am your host, Chiquitita. Today, I usually start my guests off screen. So.
Okay, so I should leave?
I don't know.
No, you could zoom in on yourself.
I don't know, girl. What do you think?
If that's the rule, I don't want to break the rule. I already broke so many rules in this house. I wore panties in this house.
Why don't you get off screen?
Alright.
Thank you, gorgeous.
Ah!
Girl, it really is a foddy.
It really is. Wait, do I get introduced?
Don't worry. I got you.
Okay.
Welcome to Manic Episodes, everybody. I am your host, Chiquitita. This is, I think, episode 4 of I don't know how many. And every episode up until this point has been awful. I just want to say I'm really sorry. And I might apologize at the top of every episode because every episode is manic. That's why this next guest is perfect. Oh, girl, your phone's going off.
Oh, sorry.
She is a DJ. She is a community organizer. I just saw her DJing at, come on everybody, for whose top surgery was it again? Adonis's top surgery. How did they do? Good? Good? Great. Lovely. Armana! Pew, 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 pew.
Hey, it's me, Priyanka Chopra.
Pew, 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 pew. Okay, do you have a last name?
Chopra.
Armana Chopra.
The Priyanka Chopra. My name's Priyanka Chopra.
It's not, though.
My bio name is Priyanka Chopra.
I'm very gullible.
Okay, no.
So...
My last name was Khan.
Period.
Yeah, I legally changed it to Armana Khan 3 weeks ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's weird. Where did you get con from? Because you're like a con
I've always
artist?
wanted to be Khan. Yes.
Or because you're cunt?
Yes, yeah. Because
The T is silent.
Cunt was already taken, so I had to change it to Khan.
You really don't need the cunt because you are.
Thank you. You are too.
Is she not? This fucking mug. Her face has revolutionized FFS for surgeons across the country.
And my mouth has revolutionized a lot of penises all across Brooklyn.
It's true.
Yeah. Well, yes.
No, but like your nose, it's so big.
Thank you.
Tell me more about that.
Yeah, when I went to the surgeon, I feel like the surgeon really wanted me to get like a very small like
Jason.
Jason?
Jason Rosenberg?
Oh, well, I don't know his first name. I just know his last name.
And it's Rosenberg.
Yes, it's Rosenberg.
Okay.
Jason?
It's Jason.
Oh, yeah, it's Jason. J Rowe is the Instagram handle, so I feel like, yeah, it is Jason.
Yes,
I guess
Jason.
you're right. Well, I always just called him Rosenberg.
Period.
But I mostly talk to his, like, assistant, whatever, but...
Oh, you were talking about how you were so nice to her, and you'd be like, girl, I haven't talked to you in weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, she was great. But I feel like every other surgeon that I talked to before him wanted me to get, like, a really tiny nose, because they considered a feminized nose a small nose, and I was like, no, I want my nose big.
Right. Isn't that fucking ridiculous? Because if you think about it, this was kind of always how I saw it too, is like the smaller you get your nose, the bigger your face looks. And I feel like...
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Right. And so if you have like a lot of mass right here, it really distracts from the rest of it.
So you're saying my nose is a distraction?
No. No, your nose, I'm really happy with your nose, by the way.
Thank
like,
you. I'm very happy too.
Yeah, I know you are, bitch. Because if I was you, bitch, I would be ecstatic.
Your nose is gorge.
I know, but it doesn't work.
What doesn't work about it?
The left nostril.
It doesn't breathe?
You can try all fucking day, girl.
You can, if you... So it's like...
Did you hear the mucus? From my gonorrhea.
Wait, Wait, is it just?
And then this is the other one. Oh, it's the same. I can't breathe. So I can't breathe. Is it recording? Period.
Let's check that.
No. But I swear to you, bitch, I'm not even fucking kidding. Because you know that middle bit,
Yeah.
right here. It's like the cartilage, right?
Yeah.
So originally it was straight, and now it's starting to curve a little to the side. So it's bending. Do you want to touch? Do you feel comfortable? Okay.
No. I'm uncomfortable right now.
Okay, well then let's talk about your nose. So you can breathe.
Wait, 1 second.
So you can breathe.
So they can just like move. They can just move the thing to the side then, right?
Yeah, they're gonna just move it to the side.
Well, you know what I mean. Like,
No, I hope so.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, bones have memory, and muscle has memory. So like, I think so.
I'm a doctor.
So I'm like, if they do make it smaller and they do try to straighten it out, because it's just gonna end up going like this again.
Yeah. Okay, I can see what you mean.
She's gonna be like this.
Yeah.
That's what she's giving, and because she's going like this, it's starting to make the space inside of my nose. You know that second hole up in your nose when you touch it with your pinky?
Yeah.
That's starting to get covered by this middle bit, basically, because it's covering all of that path. So I went to Spain for my FFS facial team.
Yeah.
You don't even know your fucking doctor's name, first of all.
Just on. Miss Rosenberg.
Just on.
Just on.
Sweet guy. I just had my consultation with him.
Oh, and did you meet his PA too? Oh my god, I forgot her name. Oh, okay.
Grace?
Jessica. I think it's Jessica. It's definitely not Grace. I would remember the Grace. I think her name was Jess. She's fab. She's so fab.
She was nice and fast. And I had to get something to her. And I was like, I'm so sorry I can't get this to you right now. But literally after 5, I can get it to you. And you might be clocked out. I just need you to know I'm trying. And she said, okay.
Sweet and simple and to the point.
Yeah, I'm like, appreciate it. I don't know what the fuck her name was.
The PA. Okay, well, if the East Asian lady, she's correct.
Oh, period. Do you know where she's from?
Korea.
Period.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I really hope that I can get the surgery before my trip to Korea. And she's gonna be like, oh my god, are you Korean? I'm gonna be like, yes. And they got rid of my beautiful Korean nose, and so I'm trying to get it back.
I don't know if you know a lot about race because you think that putting a dot on somebody's forehead turns them Indian. She put
that is what you told me to do, first of all.
I came here.
You told me to do that, bitch.
I'm not even Indian, I'm Pakistani.
You are Indian.
No, I'm not.
I know.
Well, technically, all Pakistanis were once Indian because it was all India.
Right, but not all Indians are Pakistani.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that is very controversial.
Well, you are literally the one, you picked up this brown doll.
With a small nose.
With the small...
I think that doesn't even have projection at all.
No projection. Girl, she owes nose.
Yeah.
She owes nose.
Yeah,
that's how little it is.
Yeah. She sold it.
She went to Jason.
Yeah, she did. She did just a couple times. The girls that go to get the FFS multiple rounds, I'm like, you're mentally insane.
No. I'm not. No, I mean like pause.
Yeah.
No, like stop. Because I'm literally that girl. That's
How
going
many
back.
times? Wait, twice? Okay, a revision is different.
No.
Saying I want more out and I want more out. Like, the girls have no face left.
I need more out.
What?
I know.
What's gonna be taken out? Like, I'm afraid.
I figured, okay, I have my own things that I see in my FFS and I feel with my FFS that piss me off because they either took too much or like it just healed funny. And so I need to go back to get reshaven, chiseled, and then maybe I can have them pull something. Just because I feel a little droopy.
Oh yeah, no, my neck is starting to droop.
Girl, I know.
My neck was not drooping before the FFS.
No, the neck always droops.
Why?
Girl, it's just what happens. I told you that's why you gotta look, both of us.
Don't zoom in. We're just gonna. You said neck up, right? It's gonna be neck up for the podcast.
It's literally
nothing's gonna be
Adam's apple up.
I don't have one anymore. I'm so uncomfortable.
You got your trachea shaved?
Yeah, I did, but he didn't. So he
Period.
wasn't able to get it like as flat as I wanted it to be. Like, I still see it all the time, especially, look, if I go like
I
this
didn't.
like
I didn't
this, you
feel
see
that
it.
way.
Huh?
I didn't feel that way.
You got your
It
swat?
didn't even. No, I didn't even see anything.
Oh, well, I see it all the time. It's like what I
Right.
see all the time.
I know, we're our worst critics. We're evil to ourselves.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous because there really is no way to look like a woman or be one. And
Yes, there is. RuPaul looks just like a woman.
yeah, but we're always like beating ourselves down, you know. And it's like we should just like let ourselves be bricky whenever we want.
You want to talk about bricks? Old school Pakistani singers from back in the day.
Bricks?
Look up a girl named Abida Parveen. That was a brick. If you want to say like what traditional bricks look like that's a brick.
What do you mean brick? Like clocky or she
Very
just,
clocky woman. She's a cis woman, but she's clocky down.
like the tranny from Shrek?
Yeah. Like pretty.
That's sexy, though.
Like the ogre face. And I'm just saying. Yeah, like what? Girl, if that smells, I'm gonna be pissed.
It's gonna smell, girl.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Is it?
No, it doesn't.
I'm scared now.
You hear the left nostril, girl?
No,
No, it's fine. It's okay. I promise. I swear. Sit down. So FFS,
yeah.
the best decision you've ever made? Because I would say for me, it's like top 3. Like, I just hated leaving the house before FFS. I still hate leaving the house, but it's because I'm antisocial.
I don't know if it was like the best decision I've ever made, but it definitely has made me more comfortable in my body than like ever before. Like, and not because, honestly, I hate to say it, but because of the way people treated me afterwards. Like, when I got rid of my facial hair, the world treated me, like, 80% better. Like, high school kids that walk by me, like, stop making fun of me. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm not going to be making fun of you anymore. And then I got my FFS done. And then when I started healing from that, I was like, wow, people are, like, so much less mean to me. Like, this is fucking crazy.
Because people hate ugly people.
Yeah, and I guess they're like, damn. I used to get called pretty all the time, and then like,
now that
you're just
you're-
like so
yeah.
fearful of like just looking so queer out
Yeah.
in public, you know.
But I'm happy that you're getting treated better in the world. That's
Yeah, it just makes me feel bad for like the like woman that I once was, and like the fact that I even had to do anything to like be
Yeah.
treated better.
I know.
Or just like a human being, not better.
That
like,
this
don't,
world
don't
is like
treat me
that.
good. Just treat me just like a stranger. Don't be nice to me. Don't be mean to me. Just
don't even treat me.
Don't treat me. But now I do get free stuff with the bodega sometimes.
Period.
That's
Because they
nice.
love the dolls. There's
Yeah.
It's-
You know the dolls without facial hair.
construction workers,
Yeah.
lawyers.
Huh?
Oh.
I need to get me one.
Oh, they're the ones that pay though.
Yeah, I need to get me one.
The deli guys, they're not gonna pay you nothing.
Yeah, but they give you free grabba.
Barely though.
Yeah, but they do sometimes.
I guess maybe I'm not trying hard enough. Or I'm not gorgeous enough, but
You have to whine. I love whining.
I love whining.
Yeah.
I'm such a brat in that way.
Like last night I went to the bodega, I got like a cheese Danish and he was gonna charge me and I said, but it's Ramadan! He still charged me, but I like screamed multiple times.
He charged you the exact same before and after?
Yeah.
Have you ever sucked off an Uber driver and you still got charged?
No! I always have my headphones in.
Every time, girl.
You suck off the Uber every time, or you have the headphones in every time?
The first one.
How do you make the first move?
I've done it a few different ways. So the first time I ever did it, my roommate loves this. Our live audience. This bitch all the way in the other side of the room too.
There's literally no one in this room, so I don't know what the fuck she's talking
See, she's having an episode. No, but yeah, I just asked like, hey, I have to charge my phone. Like, can I sit in the front? Or like, I have to charge my phone. Oh,
Yeah,
here. Can I sit in
so
the front?
inappropriate.
Can I sit in the front so I can use my phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And then that'll usually do it. And then I'll just like move my little legs.
Like that?
Yeah.
That turns a man on?
I'll just kind of like sway.
Okay, so you're trying.
I'm like this.
Okay. Like,
No, I'm just kind of like this.
But you're on your phone.
Maybe no, but I like I'll say like, oh, I want to use my phone, but then I don't use my phone, and so
Okay.
I notice like, oh, she's not using her phone though.
And so you go like that, and then like, what's the next step? Like, what happens?
If they don't ask you any questions, they're not interested.
Okay. And then what in your situation, when a man is interested, what will he say?
He'll be like, "Where are you going?"
You are my Uber driver.
And then I'll say, "Your mother's house."
And?
I don't really say that.
I want to know the next steps.
No, sorry. Well, I'm thinking about the last time that I did this was
yesterday.
Wait, one of my friends just messaged me. Literally said, I just hooked up with my Uber driver for free. I think you'd be proud of me. Hello, just wanted to tell you that I fucked my Uber driver because I was bored. Are you proud of me? At 3:53 a.m.
Wow. And were you proud of her?
I'm always proud of her. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you have any mental disorders?
Well, I'm trans.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
It's the umbrella that catches the water.
Yeah. I'm probably undiagnosed, like, ADHD.
Down.
Probably...
You know how I know that about you?
Huh.
The way you DJ. I
100%.
I clocked it the second I started listening to one of your sets on SoundCloud. I was like, this girl has ADHD.
Because there's just too much happening at one time?
Because you're like, I can see you doing this. You're like this. You're like, I'm going to play this song. And then now you're looking for a new song. And you found it, you click it, and then you're gonna start syncing it in just a second.
Yeah.
And then you sync it, and then you're on to the next one.
Yeah.
Like we work really fast.
Yeah, I like playing two songs on top of each other almost every single time.
It's beautiful. The way that you do it is gorgeous.
Thank you.
It is some of my favorite like ways of DJing because like sure the is fun.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't need that same beat. Like
what
I
other
need
DJs have you heard that do that? I want to know because I'm trying to find other DJs that also DJ in that way.
That like you?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm lying. Maybe they don't exist.
No, but I really do. Do they really not exist? There's one girl named Polly Cake. She doesn't DJ like me.
I love Polly.
But I really love her.
Them.
Oh, I really love their DJ style. Like so good. Like,
Polly
so
is from the
good.
Bronx.
They're really ridiculously good.
Yeah.
And I've only heard clips of their sets like online. I haven't actually ever seen them.
And it's fast paced.
Live. Yeah, it's so fast paced and just like Brazilian and everything.
Yeah.
So good.
So you're addicted to music.
Yeah.
You are undiagnosed ADHD.
I used to be addicted to weed.
You used to be addicted to weed. What does that look like for you? Because I'm curious if maybe I have some of the same side effects.
Wake up and smoke. I had 2 joints at least every hour. Like, at the very least every hour. From the second I was awake until, like, the second I would go to sleep.
That is an addiction.
Yeah.
Where did that stem from?
From therapy, I learned that it came from my stemming agoraphobia because of being perceived due to my transness out in public.
Agoraphobia is the fear of being perceived? Is that what that is?
Fear of, like, going out in public. Like, it would take me hours to get out of the house. I would, like... get ready, look in the mirror, and be like, am I, like, being too much today? Like, am I ready to face the world? I would smoke a joint.
It's
and
what
like,
we always, like, are forced to have to think about.
And, like, I would have to be, like, so high to leave the house, and I would leave the house, I would get on the train, go to Brooklyn, which would be, like, an hour. I would get off the train, I would, like, smoke a joint on my way to somewhere, so that way, like, at least I'm doing something while I'm walking or whatever.
Right. And then you get there, and the activity is, I'm high.
Yeah. And then, like, and also, when I stopped smoking, I was like, are all my friendships revolving around weed? Because, like, I smoke with my friends all the time, and I'm like, are we still gonna hang out the same way? And it's, like, been so pleasant to say, like, all my friendships are just, like, the same. I asked them to come bring weed over, and they're like, girl, we want to be respectful of your place. I'm like, you're not triggering me by smoking around me.
No, come and get high.
Come get high and, like, hang out with me. So, like, they still do. So
that's so sweet. Because there are drugs that do keep friends close, even though it's a false close, right? Yeah, a lot of the white ones, people.
I'm brown.
People, no. The white powders, no, live audience. No, but like the powders, you know what I mean? Like the fiending for a bump of like, oh wait, do you have coke? So you're addicted to marijuana.
Yeah.
You were. How did you get out of that?
Therapy.
Period.
She like kind of like kept asking me questions for me to like come to the point of being like, I think I have a problem with marijuana. And then, like, I said to her randomly, I was like...
Your eyes are crossed. You're like... It's like that meme of that girl that's, like, glued to the couch because she smokes too much weed.
Oh, my God, yeah, deflated. But I'm, like, a high-energy person, so, like, I don't think anybody around me realized, like, I was always high.
Or that it was because you're high that you're maybe always energy?
No.
Or
I'm sober right now, and I'm, like, talking, like, a mile a minute.
Right, because you have ADHD.
What'd you call me? Asian?
Because you have ADHD.
You're Asian.
Yeah, because you're Asian.
Yeah.
Period.
But my family has a history of everything, girl. Everything. Like schizophrenia, bipolar, depression, everything. So my biggest fear is always like, is it going to get activated in me? Is it already activated in me? Am I like going through something?
Well, yes and no. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I just can only speak from my experience on this life. But I feel like if you work through all of the like traumas that your parents passed down to you, you can easily bypass a lot of those things that like would follow you if you never healed, right?
Yeah.
And that can be like disorders, or it can be like anything. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, I think I passed by that through therapy.
Girl, I cannot get over your nose.
Oh, there's something hanging out of it?
No, it's cunt.
Jason was pissed I put my nose ring in because I was like, my hole's gonna close.
Jason!
I put it in like 2 weeks after, and he was like, what is that in your nose? I'm like, I didn't want it to close. He's like, do you know how long
hard I
worked on that thing? Like,
how dare he?
Yeah.
That nose ring predates him.
Yeah, right?
First of all. And second of all, he can't tell you what the fuck to do with your body.
Like, I'm Indian according to her. I needed the nose ring.
She is Indian. She needs another one on the other side too.
Really?
Just to match.
I don't know.
My OCD.
I don't know. I like it for other people, but for me, I feel like it'd be too much.
The 2?
Yeah.
What about 3?
I used to have a septum, but then I took it out.
Because you didn't like the dual.
No, I like had it, and then when I started like going on this like little femme journey, I was like, I think it doesn't like work with my like new style anymore. And I asked my friends, and they were like, I don't think it does either. And then one day I was like driving down the road, and I said, you know what? And I threw it out my window.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like an act of resistance.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess.
You know what else is an act of resistance?
Putting a plug up your butthole and never pooping. Resisting the urge to poop.
Never pooping naturally anymore because
you douche
every
meal.
We all
know one girl that only douches, right? They don't poop. You know a girl?
No, there's girls that do that.
Yo, you know, that's what I'm always saying. I know a girl. She shall not be named Lexi. She never poops.
Do you want me to edit that?
I don't care. Okay. She doesn't poop
ever. She might, but like.
No, when she needs to poop, she will get a douche from Walgreens and go in the bathroom and douche.
Oh, that's bad.
But do I have issues? She's got issues.
Is she trans too?
Duh.
Yeah, we're so fucked
She's
up.
crazy.
And we're just gonna get crazier with age.
Why are you getting a douche? We're not like doing anything or whatever. And
she's like, I just gotta
no,
poop.
I have to go. Yeah, and I don't go.
Oh, maybe she likes the saline solution to help her poop.
No, girl, you can't. I heard you can't do that. Like,
you're not supposed to, but silicone, saline, poison. Inject me.
We still like her? You still like her? Did you listen to the new album?
I listened to the new album. I like some of the songs, obviously, but I can't support her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't stick around.
I can't stick around either.
But
this is very old Gaga, the album.
We don't need to talk about Lady Gaga. This isn't a Lady Gaga episode. This is episode about you.
Yeah.
And no, I was gonna say before you said plug, your voice.
Yeah.
So your voice, you're faking it.
Yes. Well, I'm faking being a woman, so.
Tell me more about that.
I was born a man.
Boy, not man.
I was born a boy.
Yeah.
And now I'm a man.
You couldn't even say that seriously.
No,
you couldn't even say it seriously, girl. You couldn't even get it out.
I didn't know that vocal feminization surgery was a thing until I found it on the list of approved covered surgeries for trans healthcare.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That you didn't even know.
What is this?
You know, you can also get boobs and a vagina.
Know, but I don't want a big sacks of plastic in my body.
I don't either.
I do not want to die with a penis. But
right,
sacks of plastic in my body forever, foreign substances, doesn't make sense to me.
Well, the bags, as they call them, they are not very good insulators for heat. So when it's cold outside, your bags get cold and makes your chest cold. Because they're not able to retain heat.
Yeah.
Right? I just learned that because Charlene has bags, incarnate. And, yeah.
Charlene has bags for days.
Charlene needs to get new bags.
Why?
Because her bags are old.
Well, is it over 10 years old?
About.
Well, 10 years is like around the
maybe
mark that
like
you should get them reevaluated.
6.
But a custom purse, I need that custom purse. It needs to happen.
Oh, you want a custom purse?
But not here. I want to go to Thailand.
Thailand.
Yeah. They just have been doing it for so long. And I know so many girls
Vegan
with purses
leather?
with just... Yeah, it gives vegan leather here and it gives real leather.
Yes!
There's complications here.
Well, because they're just trying to fucking get you through the insurance company.
Yeah.
They're nasty.
Yeah.
But your vocal femme, tell me the process of that, because I for one am someone that is definitely thinking about getting my vocal femme surgery moment, and yeah, I'm just like exhausted with the one that I have.
I honestly was getting very exhausted, maybe like you. Like
Yeah.
I had like so
I've been
many
exhausted for
experiences.
years. I've hated it ever since I was a child.
I only started hating it when I started transitioning.
I only started hating it when puberty happened.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Keep going. Sorry, I don't make
Like
this about me. I don't mean to
it's
make
fine.
this
I'm
about
here. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Let me do that.
Yeah, now you're interviewing me.
Like I kept having experiences where I would go up to people and it'd be cis women, cis men that would like be nice to me and be like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like, "Hey, I'm doing well. How are you?" And like,
And then
then-
everything changes because they like.
they're like, "What's
Right,
going on
thought
here?"
you were cis or something.
Yeah, or just had an idea of what I
Of who
maybe
you
was
were.
sounded like,
Yeah.
and it's completely different. And to me, I've always sounded like me. So I'm like, why are people just constantly treating me differently now? And then I was doing the thing where I was like, if I'm on the phone and I'm walking by people, let me be quiet. Like just silencing myself, and I'm loud as fuck. I'm Pakistani. I'm not supposed to be quiet.
Right.
So I don't want to silence myself for anybody.
Your territory is all around you.
Yeah. And
You know, like your space is all around you. It's no one gets to tell you when to shut up.
no, but I was allowing the world to tell me to shut up,
Right.
and that's not okay.
That's how we're conditioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I saw like on the list of surgeries or whatever, and I had just like applied and gotten all my paperwork done for my FFS. So I did my consultation, all that. I did my vocal femme search consultation. And
How long was the wait of like the call to like the first appointment to like then the surgery?
From the first call to my surgery was 2 months.
Oh, that's because you were
yeah,
nice
out of it,
to.
out of it. Find the scheduler person's name and suck her dick. Let
Suck
me
her
tell
dick.
you, she will clear it out for you in literally
Period.
2 months.
How do you find the name? It's just at the end of the
I asked.
email?
Yeah, well, I said, I lied to the front lady and I was like, I forgot. I was talking to the lady that does like scheduling for the surgeries and I didn't catch her name. And then they will tell you and it'll be like, back of the mind.
Period.
Put it in your notes app. And then the next time you. Do you have a problem?
Yes.
Beans for lunch, dinner, what happened? Chipotle?
Keep going, girl. You were telling me a story.
Is it Chipotle or Chipotle?
Chipotle.
And yeah, like so I did like all the paperwork, whatever, and then I wanted to do my tracheal shave at the same time of my vocal femme surgery because there was
Did they do a 2-in-1?
they did a 2-in-1, yeah, because my FFS took 8.5 hours.
8.5 hours.
Yeah, girl, 8.5. Like
What did
average
you?
is 6.
What points did you hit? A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What did you hit?
I don't know, but eyebrows.
You don't know what they
forehead.
did?
No, I know the list, but I don't like. I think it was 8.
Okay, eyebrow 1.
Eyebrow, forehead.
What's the difference? They tweeze your eyebrows?
Well, they did like an eyebrow lift, and then they do the
Oh, yeah.
forehead shave.
Okay, so that's 2.
Nose job,
3.
cheek fat from my inner thighs to my cheek,
4.
chin, jaw shave,
Chin.
and I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Well, no, chin and jaw. Those are 2 different ones. 'Cause
Chins
then
and jaws are different, yeah.
Yeah, then you counted those as 2 different.
I count them as different.
Well, that's 5 then, right? You said
Yeah,
5?
I count them as
I
different.
feel like they did more.
I wish I had more bone left.
For what?
I just feel like my jaw is so weak these days. I just wish she was a little more like...
You want a more defined jaw? They say that's more masculine.
No, I just want it like... It just doesn't feel healthy.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, mine's drooping down, and I had
No,
jowls.
literally.
I had like huge jowls
I'm like,
hanging.
I'm
You're just like questioning everything else. That's how I feel. Yeah.
No, literally, that's what it feels like for me ever since.
Yeah.
But also, I'm like, it's so silly because I need to remind myself, like, it's okay.
It's not.
No, like, it's okay if I still see myself as ugly or, like, you know what I mean? Like, know that you're also a little crazy, girl.
Yeah, no, I know that. I know. Well,
Like,
I know that,
remind yourself
100%.
that you're a little crazy.
Even when I was recovering from my FFS and I was crying to the doctor, like I'm like, I know I sound
You're
crazy,
beat, and
but
he's
I
like,
feel so ugly. Like
I know, and
feel
they're like,
so ugly.
They're like, yeah, because you have gender dysphoria, babe.
Yeah, they kept saying that. I'm like, thank you. I'm just like telling you how I feel. Like I know I have issues, but I don't know what to do with these. Like yeah.
I know it's tough.
We're crazy.
It's
We're
tough.
literally crazy.
So yeah, I'm trying to think about what I'm gonna do with my this moment, because I feel like maybe this moment feels like too small now for the rest of my face.
So they can't add bone though.
I know, girl. So what am I gonna
A
do?
filler?
Ew, no.
Like this is so feminine. I feel like if you would
You think I'm
add to
crazy?
it would be the opposite of feminine.
Do you think I'm crazy?
Well, I know you're crazy. That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
If you add here, I feel like it would just make it masculine. That's how it usually is with people.
That can't be always true, though.
It's not, but like according to the
God.
people, according to him and her.
Yes.
Look at her shit. Her shit is literally your shit.
I know, but there are also women with big chins and big
And they
jaws.
get called trannies. Even
That's
if they're
not
cis.
true.
Yeah.
Sis.
Even if they're cis. Cis girls are getting clocked all the time.
Cis women are trying to get the big jaws now, too.
They do the buccal fat removal.
You've
I don't know
seen
if they
Leah
add
Michelle?
the jaw.
You've seen Leah Michelle.
No one checks for Leah Michelle.
You've seen her.
I saw her back in Glee. Or was she on Glee? I don't
Handsome
remember.
Squidward girl.
She's handsome Squidward, yes. Yeah, those type of girls, like, they like their face to widen out everywhere. It's called pillow facing. Because they overfill.
They love that shit.
Yeah.
And they don't see over time that it's getting... I love when I see a big, nasty filled lip on the train.
And the mustache filler is so bad.
Well, I love seeing it because it reminds me that I'm not them.
Well, I wanted to get my lips done, but a lip flip, like the scar underneath here, is like
it stays.
horrible. It stays forever. And then like I don't want to get filler because then you could get the filler mustache.
Right, I hate the filler mustache.
And then I wanted to get a fat transfer, but they said that I had to pick one between my cheeks and my lips because I didn't have enough fat. And I don't want to gain weight to just get my lips done. So now I'm here with a big ass Filtrum.
That's not that big.
I overdraw like crazy, girl. It's a...
I'm like, what is she talking about?
My Filtrum is very large. I got my dad's Filtrum.
No, that's how I feel about mine too. Well, my lips are like overly drawn right now.
Mine are too.
So yeah.
So we're never gonna find out. Nobody will ever know.
We're like Dolly Parton. No, but yeah, I thought about getting like a tattoo that's the same color above my lip, like as my lip. Do you know what I mean? Like right.
Yeah, but then you'll
where
see
that
your
bump
lip line.
is.
Your lip line is always gonna be there.
No, I don't have a lip line.
Yeah, you do. I mean, I won't be able to see it now, but yes, you do.
No,
Your
look.
one lip. You have your lips drawn out. Okay, yeah, you're right.
If I went above that bump over here, you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's your lip line,
Yeah, but it's so smooth that it's not a solid line.
but it's a different color.
That's why I'm gonna get the color of
No,
the lip
I would
above
notice
the
it.
line.
I see. You see a
the
curvature of
quote-unquote
your,
line.
and then your lip going in. You see it. Everyone has a swoop. Like you're acting like your lip. It's one oval.
It is.
It's not an oval.
I know you see it.
Where your piercing is right here is right above the swoop up, and then you have your lip. You have juicy ass lips. Did you get them done?
No.
Really? Damn, I'm jealous.
Well, I'm jealous of you.
I have a good bottom lip, but my top lip is just when I smile, it's gone. Look. Look.
No, that's a gorgeous smile. What are you talking
My
about?
smile's great, but the lips is gone.
No.
Like my mother in my life.
No, your mother?
Huh? No, she's still in my life. I'm just joking.
Let me see that. Let me see those. Yeah.
The lips gone though.
No, that's not how I feel. Your lip is just widening. When you take an oval and you stretch it, it gets thinner. And then that happens again.
Woman in STEM.
Like, look.
They look juicier, girl.
Smile for me, girl.
I think I'm gonna have to do something about these lips in this lifetime.
I don't even really think that you need to, honestly.
I do.
No, you don't need to. You don't need
You
to.
see your Filtrum? You see how tiny that Filtrum is?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't notice your filter.
Yeah, but we all notice different stuff about
No, I
ourselves.
know. Well, what do you notice about me?
The farting. Number one. The farting is crazy.
Girl, tell me how I went to go get my hair done once. And this girl was washing my hair, and then she heed me. And yeah, it was insane. This was like maybe like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And what's so funny?
We're in a room alone, by the way. Still. I don't know who she's fucking talking to. We'll be right over.
And I, you know, I knew that the answer was gonna piss me off, but I was like, what gave it away? Or like, not what gave it away, but
you asked?
I gave it away. Yeah, I was like, what made you say that? And I already knew that I wasn't gonna want the answer, right? But I was like, this is for research because you're crazy.
Woman in STEM.
And she was like, honestly, your voice. And I was like, okay, thank you. Yeah.
And I feel like unless like the voice is like deep as fuck, like us as trans people, like we view each other in such a different lens than the rest of the world views us. So like,
Us.
So we hear each other talk. It's like, how could they ever hear something? But we'll never view the world the way these binary people view the world. You know?
Yeah.
We see fine thing, we're like, hey girl.
There are some
like,
trans girls that do, and they get stuck in that whole like. What's her name? Blair White.
That white girl. The
like Republican.
Whoville nose.
Thick face, pillow face.
Yeah, with the Whoville nose.
Republican cunt.
Yeah, we know her.
Stupid pick me bitch.
Yeah.
Get on my podcast.
She wouldn't come here.
Girl.
She'd probably get beat up.
She wouldn't last 5 fucking minutes. I'm just kidding. She'd probably last 4.
I love yapping.
We're not done.
I'm done.
Do you want to walk around for a little bit?
No.
No?
Why, do my legs look swollen? Oh, please don't fart again.
Oh, I see a little ant.
A what? Where?
An ant on the floor. It's under my chair. You know...
And then as soon as you say that, I see your I am fucking crazy tattoo.
Oh, yeah, definitely. This was the first tattoo I ever got.
Yeah?
Yeah. I got it.
I mean, like, the worst thing is trying to twerk in jeans. Because who looks good twerking in jeans?
Ooh. Trinidadians.
I super.
Ooh. Trinidadians got some good ass food.
Trini, yeah.
So good. But every time somebody says Trini, I'm like, oh, Trini.
What do you think they're saying? Trini.
Trini. Because they always say, are you Trini? I'm like, oh.
You're like.
Trini.
You're like.
Yeah, where is this going?
Where is this?
Where is this going? Have you ever had doubles?
0000.
No, doubles.
No, what is that?
Doubles is like roti.
Trini food?
Trini food, yeah. It's a roti with like some chickpea masala on top and they put like some herbs and shit. It's so good.
Yeah, what do you like to eat? What do you like?
I like to eat like in real life or like what's like my guilty pleasure?
Both.
Both
are in real life.
Real life
Idiot.
is like woman stuff.
Yeah.
I like real life is like high calorie or high protein, low calorie. Like that's what I always like go for. I'm like
okay,
a
so like
girl.
a fish.
Well, I was telling them, I make my own like protein bagels at home. So good.
You bake them?
Yeah, in the air fryer. They're so fucking easy.
One at a time?
Oh, I make usually 2 and I eat 2. There's one waiting for me at home.
How do you make 2 in a small tiny air fryer?
They're small.
They're like this big.
They're like this big.
And you make them. You just put the dough together and you just do like that and then do like that and then air fryer. What's the temp? What's the setting?
It's at 300 degrees for 11 minutes and then I flip them over and then another 11 minutes and you have to let them cook completely.
22 minutes.
And then you cut them in half and then you put them back in the air fryer for 4 minutes. I know it takes a long time, but it's literally
worth it.
Well, because you can eat bread and you're not like gonna eat like a whole bunch of shit in it.
Right.
There's no sugar.
You're not eating the crap.
And there's so much protein.
Well, is the dough like store bought or you make it yourself? How do you?
You make it yourself. It's just flour, Greek yogurt, and baking powder. That's it.
That's your meal.
Well, I put like an egg on it and then like turkey bacon. And that's my meal. And every morning I have 2 smoothies. I'm hyper fixated.
Oh, this bitch loves a smoothie too. Yeah.
I love a smoothie. I put I'm serving a Greek yogurt. I'm obsessed with Greek yogurt.
You love Greek yogurt.
I love Greek yogurt.
I'm going to Greece
Not
in
that-
August, actually.
You should try the Greek yogurt. I heard it's fat.
In Greece?
Yeah.
Period.
I don't know.
Over there, they just call it yogurt.
That's tea. Is that tea? I don't know. Is that true?
Women in STEM, probably, girl.
No, you need to find out.
They probably call it yogurt.
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 Yeah.
Keep going.
They see people call Saturday Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Say every day of the week.
Every day of the week.
No, say every single one. Say every single one.
What? How do we say it?
Yeah, how do you say it? Just say it. Just pronounce them.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We say Wednesday. With the W is Wednesday.
Yes.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday's the only one. I would say Saturday. I don't know
Satur.
why. Saturday, yeah.
Saturn returns.
Saturday, yeah. Saturday returns.
Lunes.
Martes.
Jueves.
Martes.
Oh.
Lunes, martes, miércoles,
Jueves. Viernes.
sábado.
Sábado, domingo.
Sí. Yo hablo español también porque yo aprendiendo español en escuela para 3 años.
Por eso es que no parecemos como primas.
¿Qué?
We look like cousins. That's why we look like
Oh,
cousins.
primas,
I
sí,
said.
primas, sí,
Yeah,
sí,
primas.
sí. Oh, más o menos hermanas también, más o menos. Pero tú no.
Hermanas, pero de
Tú
diferentes
no quieres.
papás.
Tú no quieres.
No, yo no quiero.
¿Por qué?
Porque sos fea.
¿Por esta? ¡Soy!
Ru. When was this? You remember that?
¿Ah? ¿Ru? No. What's that?
¿Cuándo fue?
¿Ah? ¿Y qué fue?
Your Spanish is so fucking good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I like learning Spanish.
I
think
love
it's a
learning,
very
period.
important language to learn if you live in the States.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah,
Thank you
I mean, there's so many, especially New York. It'd be crazy to not know a little bit of Spanish.
So it's a dubbed version of, you've watched Euphoria, right?
Yeah, I've seen the first season.
And, oh, you didn't see the other one.
It wasn't a show for me.
Okay. There's a scene where Alexa Demi just goes like, Rue, when was this? To Zendaya, and there's just a video of her.
I like
saying
her.
it.
She's still hot. If I were to have sex with one girl, it'd probably be her.
Well, she's in high school, so.
On the show!
She's in high school.
Soy!
Rue, ¿cuándo fue?
Oh, and like the Spanish dubbed version.
Is
had that.
Rue, ¿cuándo fue? Anyway.
Ridiculous.
So,
We never finished my smoothie.
okay, your smoothie.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, if you want a good breakfast, okay, Greek yogurt, full serving. Powdered peanut butter, no fat, all protein.
Period.
Cacao powder, which is like the raw version of cocoa powder. It's even more unrefined. A little bit of cinnamon. And a banana, a frozen banana, and kale or spinach.
You put all your bananas in the freezer.
I usually wait till they're like almost like brown.
Right,
And then I'll put them
right.
in the freezer because there's the
That's
most
good.
sweet.
That's so good.
And then they're always gonna be ripe. And then I don't have to put ice in the smoothie. I can just use water. And it's like I have 2 of those every morning, and it's like I have.
Well,
to,
how do you blend it if it's hard?
by hand? You put it in the blender, babe.
You're like this. No. If
The blender blends. You can put ice in a blender.
That's dangerous, girl.
Who's the ninja gets it all? You put a baby in there, it's gone.
Yeah.
A cat, gone. Frozen banana, gone. It'll put
No,
anything.
it just I don't know why. To me, it just feels like the blender wouldn't be able to take that.
Oh, a ninja takes it.
Okay.
Maybe other blenders will, but a ninja is like specifically a ninja and a Vitamix. Those 2 are like
Why?
the blades are sharper. I don't know, but we've had so many different blenders in the house before. We've had KitchenAids, Oyster blenders in the back of like my Bio Family's home. Not as good as the Ninja. I'm telling you, this is not sponsored.
I
by
love
Ninja
Bio
blender.
Family as
Bio
a
Family.
yeah.
Well, it's like very I still have a good relationship with them still.
That's good.
Yeah, I still call my parents.
They love you.
We love each other conditionally.
Mm-hmm. You would say it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Conditionally.
Yeah. Because I
Interesting.
told them you have to accept me for me to love you. And then they basically said you have to try to keep things under wrap a little bit for us to love you. And I guess I broke that rule.
You said under wraps.
Hijab off.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I don't.
You getting FFS. Don't
Oh my God,
mind.
literally
Yeah.
that was kind.
I'm really sorry to hear that, though. That sucks. I hate that we have to sacrifice something, right?
But I didn't. I just chose not to.
No, I know, but like, nobody else has to ever be given the same. What's the word I'm looking for? Ultimatum.
Yes and no. Like my sisters still have to do like give up some of their shit or hide some of their shit in order to have a good relationship with my parents too. Like I just have different struggles than they do, and it's like maybe deeper than I have it. But you know, even like when I was growing up, my sister would have to like take a black Sharpie and like draw on pants on her pictures, like point and shoot pictures.
Because she
be
would
wearing a skirt, and so she would draw on pants and then put it in the frame.
How
You
would she
couldn't even
cover the
notice
skirt?
it. Well, she would just draw pants like with black Sharpie, and since it was in the frame, you wouldn't even notice that she drew pants on because she would just like draw them like on as the leg shape. She was so
before AI.
She did AI before AI. I wish I still had them.
Your
It
sister
so
is
kind.
mother AI.
Yeah, she really is.
That's beautiful. Do you have a good relationship with your sisters?
No, I have a better relationship with my parents than I do my like bio sisters.
Are they jealous of you because you're gorgeous?
I think that they were trying to suppress my obvious trajectory in life in order to keep the peace of the family, and I just wasn't
For
able
years,
to accept
like, for a
that.
long
For
time.
years, yeah. Even like when I got into my adult years until I was like, I need to rip this hijab off.
Yeah.
Like too much is under wraps and I don't want to deal with this anymore. And you guys are so used to
Yeah.
it with your life. I think I was the first one to be like, this is not fucking normal.
Right. So how do you hold like your culture when you're DJing?
I
Like, how do you do
incorporate
that?
those songs that like, you know, I used to listen to like on my little CDs that my parents had in the house, and I would like put them on with like I'm looking for the hose, and it's so
At the same
cool.
time, like you would put them on at the same time.
Yeah, it's so
That
cool
is
to be
so
like,
cute.
this is like my American life that I've like been so
Yeah.
ingrained in, and this is like my Desi heritage that I'm trying my best to still have a relationship with, and
Yeah.
I'm merging the two because I am that. Like I'm wearing a camel
Yeah.
jacket and a bindi. Like I am the prime example of like someone that was born in the States that wants to still hold on to where she came from or where her ancestors came from.
Yeah.
And now I have like the ability to do it. And I was having a conversation with one of my girlfriends the other day. Like I felt like when I started transitioning, I felt like my voice was being taken from me. Like we were saying, like I
Yeah.
wasn't able to speak out in public sometimes. And then I got behind the decks and I was like, I can literally brainwash people
Yeah.
in any way that I want to, because even in parties that would necessarily not
Like bring you in.
bring me in and celebrate me if I was in the crowd. Now you bitches paid a ticket
Don't have a choice.
to have me be behind the decks, and you have to be here because I'm the only DJ that's spinning. Are you gonna go out for a smoke break for the whole hour? No, you're not. And
No,
gonna
you're
see
not.
This joy. You're gonna see this joy. You're gonna
Right.
see the culture that I'm bringing in. You're gonna see me being authentically myself, and you have to stay here. And I've seen like the room just switch to being like, is that a man? To being like, that's a man that's having fun. You know. That's somebody that's a a beautiful person that's like.
But it's
you
also
know,
like its own activism. It's its own way of, like forcing, cis het people into your world, right?
because they have no
So-
choice, and it feels so
Yeah.
good.
And we're fucking subjected to their fucking realities all the
Yeah,
goddamn
all
time. And
the
they're not that
time.
fucking interesting. I've watched Love is Blind every fucking season. They're not good.
Yeah,
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
yeah,
That's why anytime like anyone even has like the thought about judging us, I'm like, y'all are fucking crazy if you don't see how insane you are.
yeah,
Like, you guys have children when you're not ready. You give us this like skewed perception of reality, right? From the beginning, you like shove religion and like heterosexuality down our fucking throats, and then you get mad at the end of it when we decide that that's not what we want, and like just you just continue this cycle of like pain for no reason.
yeah.
So it's nice that that you're able to like let people in a place that's like not about pain, right?
And it's so nice to just not have to actually say anything because I'm letting the words speak for me in a way, even though I have like full control over them. So it still feels like my voice. I found DJing at a time where I was like at the lowest. Like last year, I was like so depressed.
That was last year that you started?
It was this Saturday's gonna be 9 months.
No. You're lying.
I'm dead ass serious. Bubble Tea last year in June was my first set, and that was at Elsewhere in the main hall. I don't even think Tito, the one that like booked me, knew
Realized.
that was my first gig. Like
He didn't know I wasn't Asian.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he booked me for bubble tea, and I was like, because my name was Harajuku at the time.
Yeah.
And do you remember that?
No, I've always known you as Cheeky. I think.
Huh?
I think I've always known you as Cheeky.
Yeah, no, Harajuku. I was doing drag as Harajuku for a while.
And he just thought you were appropriating.
No. He thought I was serious. He thought I was Japanese.
And
I'm Salvadorian.
And so you went by Harajuku as a Salvadorian only?
Yeah.
You're not Asian at all?
Never not
I
once.
thought you had a little bit of Asian in you.
You did right now?
No, Ben thought that.
That's racist.
Yeah, okay.
No, girl, I've been very Latina my entire life.
Well, you could be both, girl.
Well, I'm not, girl.
Ariana Grande's everything.
Yes, she is
So?
everything. I was saying in one of the last episodes that I bet that she prays to Mac in a black scent.
She does a lot in a black set.
She does a lot, girl. She goes to sleep.
In a black set. She puts it
in
on.
a do-rag.
She goes to sleep. Yeah, no, she definitely does.
And then she goes, yeah.
Yeah. She really does. So she really does.
But no, I was like, Tito, you know I'm not Japanese. And he was like, oh, you're not? Oh, that's fine. Like, do you want to do it anyway? And I was like, yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love Tito.
Yeah, Tito's really sweet.
Yeah.
So that was your first big gig. And what are some other big gigs that you've done since then? Because that's crazy. 9 months is insane, girl.
What else I played in Montreal.
That's
I played in Mexico City.
already, bitch.
Yeah.
Are you getting coin?
Nah, I wasn't at first, but then so my first booking like international was Montreal, and the girl that booked me, we had like when you get booked, like I'm sure you know, you get the artist dinner or whatever lunch where you like meet up with the person that organized like the party or whatever, just so they can get to know you before the gig, just so you can like, to build that rapport or
that
whatever.
Makes sense,
sometimes sometimes they can break like they take you out for lunch or whatever. Which I didn't know that it's like normally like a 30-minute lunch or whatever just to get to know. But that 30 minutes turned out to be like 2.5 hours with this girl. And we kikied about everything. And like we got along so well. And she's a lesbian. She's married to a Pakistani. She's married to a Pakistani. So I'm like, oh.
Cover her ears. Cover her little Indian ears.
Her little Indian ears. So I was like, oh, that's why. That's how she knows me, because that was so new in my like journey, like for her to even like want to book me.
Yeah.
And then
through her partner is how they met you. Or?
That's what I assumed. And then I asked in person, and I was like, I knew it, because she was like, yeah, she showed me you, and so I followed you, but I didn't know you DJ'd for so long, and I was like, I haven't. And then she saw me like DJ at her party, and she said, whatever you have, I need to help you like even excel it further. Like I see something in you. And at that time, like,
She's
even
right.
after the bubble tea set, like, so many people were like, girl, how long have you DJing for? And I was like, this is my first set. Like, the Q&A guys. You know,
they're
like,
right, girl.
I just thought everyone was, like, blowing smoke up my ass, because I'm like, this is my first set
There's
ever.
a lot
like,
of mediocre people out there, and we need you.
But there's also a lot of people that I feel like are just nice to, like, who they perceive as the underdog. And I was like, they're just being nice to me because I'm a brown tranny. Like, they're being nice to me because they think I, like, look funny or whatever, and, like, they're just, like, I know, like, that's, like, a mental issue.
Do you think it comes from a place of, like, white guilt or something?
Well, none of those people like were like I don't really associate with white people, so it wasn't really that.
Right, okay.
It was like at the bubble tea party, you know, and then there was like the maricon people. Do you know the maricon party?
I think so.
There's a Joselo is like one of the organizers, and he like was telling me like I've been teaching for years, and I'm like, girl, you will just boo me out of the world, and I'm like, you're just saying that because you like feel bad for me, which doesn't make sense at all. But
well, you're traumatized.
Yeah. And then, so I had like the artist dinner with her, and like afterwards she was like, oh, like I need to like manage you, and I didn't believe her. And then I came back here and I kept doing sets, and then like people kept like coming up to me or emailing me afterwards, like, are you looking for representation? And like it came off as just like vultures. And then I had a conversation with her on FaceTime, and I was like, this is my situation, this is what I stand for. And she was like, if you trust me, let's do like a trial period. And like that trial period has like come out to her just being my manager, and she still like has organized those parties where I'm not getting paid anything, just for like the fundraiser parties, and she still does like communication for it, and cares and understands my brand, and has done so much outreach. She stands behind it.
She believes in you.
She really does, and
That's
I like
so
really
beautiful.
believe in her. It's such a great partnership, and I can't wait for us to continue the partnership. I found a really amazing person.
Yeah, I saw you post on your story. You were like, by the way, I'm not taking gigs through DMs.
Because the girls don't think like they can just DM you like, hey, can you DJ for our party? And it'll be like a major party. And no shade to the people, but it's
right. I get it though. They think it's quicker, right? To like get to you or something.
For me to then find things for the invoice, for me to like now I don't have to do
the whole work.
That's a lot of work to go through a DM girl, and you know 100%. That. Like, and it's also not professional. I appreciate the hey Cheeky, thank you for reaching out. Even if we're friends, that's how you email with each other. It's like just I'm a very professional girl. I might be in my thong, like bent over in front of a DJ booth, but I like professionality.
Very professional. Even last night at the fundraiser, you were, walking around and like showing everyone a good time and like being intentional, right? And that like takes a lot of effort, and not everybody puts in that work. Or like people also like don't like doing that work.
You just have to do it though, like
Yeah, and find the joy in it.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
That's literally the whole fucking point that we're trying to like create space, right? Is so that people can feel safe and cool and seen, and you know, so it's great.
It takes effort, but like yeah, like even like the first couple people that walked into the bar, I'm like, hey, thank you guys so much for coming. How
Yeah.
are you? Like, what's your name? Where are you guys from? You know,
Yeah.
and also like people remember those moments. You know,
Definitely.
Like I remember when I first met Cheeky. Like this was my conversation with her. People will remember that.
Do you remember our first conversation?
I know. I remember the first time I saw you perform was we didn't have a conversation before then.
What was it?
I took a video of you and I posted it on my story. It was outside of the Good Judy.
Oh, it was a block party?
Block party, yeah. You looked fab. And then I saw you for 2 seconds and I saw your hair and then you went into the crowd and I couldn't see you.
And I
was
disappeared.
Like, yeah. After that.
I disappear a lot.
Well, you were in the crowd still performing.
It's like a part of the allure, though.
Yeah.
Like when you disappear.
Do you like going to your gigs and then just leaving right after? Or do you like sticking around at the gig? I'm struggling with that now.
I leave.
Because you're tired or because you want to like have that allure?
Both.
Yeah.
Like I'm tired and then I remember, oh yeah, the allure. People think that I'm busy.
Yeah.
Or people think that I'm, you know, like people already think that you think that you're too cool for school.
Yeah.
So I'm like, think that. I don't
Yeah.
care.
So I'm like not at all. But then I don't like those comments of being like, you have time for me, and then it's like, well, now you're treating me like a fan almost. Like we were literally
We were having a
friends.
good time.
Yeah, we were having a great time.
And now you just reminded me that I'm a goddess.
Yeah.
And that you're a peasant.
Yeah, and you're not the deli guy saying it. You're my friend saying it.
Well, then that's not really your friend.
Yeah, I've learned that through a couple times now that some people just see
Scary.
friendship. Yeah, competition in friendships is like a normal thing.
Ooh. Or like people will use you as like a pastime too.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's very easy to attach yourself to like really beautiful, glamorous, amazing women.
Especially when you're not trans. Like gay boys love to use us as like clout or like just like camera photo op
They
moments.
tried. I don't give them any energy when they come my way with that shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely none.
You have to use them for bookings.
Yeah, that's
You
all
have
they're
to.
good for is
Yeah.
money, white money,
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Get your fucking white money, girl.
Yeah.
Where are some? Oh, look, the ant. Oh no!
Did you want me to let her stay here?
Yes.
She wasn't Indian.
She had. You didn't see her little.
Oh.
No,
Little what?
but
Her little what? What's it called? What's it called?
her little heart on her.
No. No.
The blood of Christ.
The red in here is called sindoor. That means that you're married, but this is a bindi.
Sindoor. I need to get a little sindoor.
You're married? You're not married. You're married? You're not married.
Ragwan.
Wagwan?
No, I'm not married, but I'm gonna get married.
Yeah. You want to get married?
We're gonna do everything together, girl. Yeah.
I need a man first before I think about marriage, but
Girl, you don't. I'm telling you, like,
I don't want one right now, but I do want one. Yes, I want a man.
what you're doing right now is exactly what you need to be doing. Focusing on your craft.
That's what I'm doing. But
I know, but you also
to
want
sleep cold
alone.
every night. I also don't have dick in
Your
me
toes
every
are like
night.
this.
Literally.
Cold, trying to keep themselves warm.
Yeah,
Girl.
yeah.
It's gonna happen. You know why I know it's gonna happen? Because it happened to me.
How did you find a man that's okay with you having your whole body out on stage for people to just look at?
Because he is a feminist.
Yeah, that's very few and far between.
I know. You need to find a feminist. Like a man that's like, my kink is you getting everything that you want.
I feel like most feminists are just gay.
Or lesbians.
Yeah, that's not gonna work for me.
Well, then I guess you're gonna have to say single, girl.
Really?
No. Also, like, feminists, like, that's actually not true. Like, feminists are never gay men because gay men don't like women.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
true, yeah.
Like, I get what you mean, though. They're, like, guys that, like, want fingers in their butts. And you're like, I don't want to put my finger in your butt right now.
I don't need ass.
Yeah,
I don't want to
luckily-
put a finger in your ass.
He never asked me to put my finger in his ass.
Thank God. Unless you wanted to do it, that's fine. But like, no, I don't want to do that.
Do you like man ass?
No. I mean, I like looking at it and grabbing like once in a while, but
Do you put your tongue in?
no. No. I put all this lip liner on and put my tongue in that.
Girl, where do you think she got the lip liner from?
Are you being racist? Because my lips are round, naturally?
No, from the poop in the
Yeah,
ass.
through the poop, yeah. Yeah, so you know what I did before I get...
Also, am I being racist? Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I know, girl. It's what we do.
Yeah, I don't like eating ass. I've done it before, and that was like the one and last time I'll do it.
It really depends, I feel. Like,
No.
I feel like guys with like curly ass hairs have better tasting asses than guys with straight ass hairs.
I like a hairless situation on me. But for a guy, I don't care. You can have as much hair as you want. Like, I'm not gonna fucking lick it. But no, your dick has got to be trimmed or shaved. I'm not sucking
You don't
the
like
hair.
any hair?
I'm gonna pull it out of my tongue, pull it out of my teeth, pull it out of here, pull it out of there. And then like ever get the ones where it's like they're in your ass crack
Sometimes they do get in your-
afterwards, and you're like, oh!
You know what I fucking hate? I hate those dicks. They're usually like the circumcised dicks where like they're circumcised and the hairs go all the way almost like up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then
yeah.
you start to get those hairs in your ass.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I love uncircumcised. My like ideal man situation.
Your dad's what'd you say?
No, my ideal man situation. My dad is he's Muslim. I don't have to know.
He's circumcised.
Would be uncircumcised. Muslim born somehow.
Muslim uncircumcised?
I would love a Muslim man. So I don't have to explain to him like all the shit in my life and like all the things
No,
I do
he
and
knows
talk about.
already. He already knows.
And he would already know, you know? Even if he was born Muslim and then now he's not. Like, I don't know. I would love for like a Muslim man.
Where are we going for that?
I don't know. I've been single for like so long. I don't know.
Your man might not be in America.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he is
And
either.
I'm not looking for him right now, to be honest. I deleted all my dating apps like for the first time in a long time. And I'm just like focusing on, you know, just my career right now, which like sounds like so
No. Focus on it. Because, girl, you're young.
I'm 39.
You're 26.
Okay, I'm 26.
You're 26 and you have your entire life ahead of you. And this is the time to focus on your future. And when you're in a place where you're feeling a little more secure in every aspect of your life, it is going to fall right on you. And you're going to be like, oh, girl. Oh, yeah. You're going to be like, oh,
I sure hope so. But I don't think this. I think the only, like, I imagine I'm going to be with, like, some boring-ass white guy from Massachusetts. Because every
might happen,
brown,
too.
successful woman I know is with a white man from Massachusetts.
From Massachusetts. Do they fish? They fish, no?
The brown woman?
No, the boys from Massachusetts. From Massachusetts.
Is it like a code for something, or are you talking about actual?
No, I think they all fish.
Like code? Is that code for something?
No, I think they just love fishing.
Like National Geographic?
Yeah, like to eat fish, girl. Armana, it's been so nice having you on my podcast.
This has been something.
No. I'm really happy that we have on record our very queer interaction. Because we're icons.
Yes.
And one day people are going to be looking back at this and being like, I can't believe they were in the same room. And like, also like, wow, they're so gorgeous. And they just don't make them like that anymore because Jason Rosenberg is dead. His work is going to get lost. You're literally a living example of his work, girl.
No, honestly, I deserve commission. The amount of girls that are actually going
No,
there,
you should be getting
it's
paid.
crazy. Yeah. And then
how many girls?
At least 5 girls I know
'Cause
booked
I'm
a
one.
consultation with him. You're one of the 5 girls. Have booked a consultation with him.
Period.
Yeah.
That's the work, honey. Did you put in your article? Because you put out an article about your big ass nose.
Yeah.
Was it paper?
That was the cut.
The cut.
Yeah.
And did you talk on there about who your doctor was?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Free press too.
I know,
Holy
free
shit.
press. And then he was like, next time we
Add
have
me,
a very
bitch.
lovely patient, but please add us. And I was like, that's a check at least. I already said your full fucking name in the article.
And there's not another fucking Jason Rosenberg at Mount Sinai, motherfucker.
No, exactly. Like, you have all of it there. Like, you're
Girl,
getting the shout out.
I really hope he doesn't see this. Because he's gonna botch my shit. Yeah.
No, he's not going to.
I really hope
Every
not.
nose he's ever touched has been perfect.
Because we had a consultation. Did I tell you what he said at my consultation?
No.
He was like, okay, because basically, I want my bump back, right?
How would they do that?
This is cartilage.
From your rib?
From your rib. Which I have like OCD, so I'm like, okay, now you're also gonna have to see the cartilage from my other rib, girl. Because, like, we need to even it out.
Why do you want a bump back?
Because that was what I wanted to keep when I went under the first time and they took it away. And we had multiple consultations about that. So I told him, I was like, my absolute main priority is getting my nose to breathe again and like straightening this bit out that I was telling you about earlier and like the bump. But if the bump, because he was like, it might be hard getting all of that and the bump. I was like, if the bump is too difficult, I understand that and that sucks. I'll take the L, but I need to be able to breathe and my nose cannot be straight anymore. Like this is just not, it doesn't make any sense with my face at all to me. Like it's gorgeous, quote unquote, but like why?
You have like a perfect nose.
I know, because it's like skinny and white, girl. Like
no, you don't have a white girl nose.
I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah, I don't think you have a white girl nose, and I think you have like a perfect nose. I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't look like a white girl nose though. A white girl nose, I think it's like a small little dainty nose.
It's so crazy because it's so crooked, dude.
It doesn't look crooked.
Anyway, Armana, thank you so much for coming on my podcast and talking to me about how gorgeous I am the entire time. It means a lot. Where can people find you? I don't promise that anyone is going to watch this, but if anybody does watch, where can they catch you?
The Key Food on 113th Street. I'm usually in aisle 7 because I love pasta. And also you might be catching me at the halal food truck, helping my uncle out working there. So, I don't know those places. Muhammad. Duh. They're all Muhammad. They're all Muhammad. You can't say that.
What food truck?
Which one?
Yeah.
Well, actually, you want to know some fucking tea?
Yes, girl.
There's a guy at the food truck that lives. I don't want to say where I live, but like where I live, there's a halal food truck. How 133? There's a halal food truck, and there's this guy named what the fuck is his name? Oh, Farag Damar on Facebook. You can look him up. FARAGDAMER. He used to always like see me or whatever at the halal food truck, and like when I would order, they would like clock me and make fun of me. This is when I had a beard, so I'm like, what are you even fucking clocking?
Right.
But I would like order food or whatever, and he'd be mean. And then one day he found me on Instagram. And he started sliding in my fucking DM saying, hey, can I get a picture? Hey. And I never responded. One day I went to my request and I said, who the fuck is Farag Dahmer? And there's like so many messages.
All these
I go to his profile. I'm like, that's the fucking halal food truck guy. And then like there was one day I had a long ass night. I'm talking about like it was like a Molly night. A bender. I came to the food truck and I was like, I want some mozzarella sticks. Ordered the mozzarella sticks. One of them said something to the other one and they laughed. And I said, you know what? Fuck the mozzarella sticks. Fuck it. And I went home and I got so angry and I said, even though Farag wasn't there that night, I'm going to go and I'm going to cuss them out about how their employee keeps asking me for pictures. So one day there was like a line of people at the halal food truck. I went to the front and I'm like screaming. I'm like, why is he asking me for dick pictures? Why is he asking me for dick pictures all the time? They're like, oh, we're so sorry. I'm like, you're not fucking sorry. You're not fucking sorry. Yeah. I went T-ass crazy. Like, and then the guy that was in line, he was like this older black guy, and he was like, girl, you know how it is. Like, you know how they act. I said, no, they don't act like that with me.
He's like, you know I need a picture of that dick, too. He's like, you know you're going to have to send me that picture, too, mama.
And I like went crazy, and after that, now Farag does not
Armana,
look at me.
Thank you so much for coming on my show. This was Manic Episodes. Armana, where can they catch you?
I'm on Instagram, Armana Coniston, if you care. I think there's a TikTok too. I think it's the same shit. I don't know, you just farted.
Do you smell it? You're such a lying ass bitch, girl.
Don't catch me on. I'm sorry. Is it beans?
Thank you for coming on my show. I appreciate it.
Broccoli?
You're bleeding.
I'm bleeding!
Oh no, Jason, Jocelyn, come and fix her up. No, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my god, maybe we should hug. Oh my god, get home safe. Thank you for coming, get home safe. And these are our looks, and yeah. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Amira, for being our little audience today. Thank you for coming all the way from
Thank you. I was like...
And I can't wait to see you spin again, girl.
Yeah, thanks, babe.
Bye, Manic Episodes. Until next time. I think she's mad at me. Oh, that was...